All right, what's happening? Welcome back to Ragdown Planting. So at this time, as you can see, my purple passion vine is very droopy. That's because she's needing water. But before I water her, I knew I had some in propagation, and I want to add them to the soil before I add them, before I water them and whatnot. And see, I have a couple pieces here. And they have some good stems. There's one, and there's two. And these clippings came from this plant. And I'm just continuing to bush this baby up. That's what we're doing. Let's get some fresh water for the propagation. I almost forgot. I also have this baby to add to the plant. This is not part of my baby, but I bought this piece from my flower shop that I shop at from time to time. Let's rid the soil, free the roots. And this is what we're working with once I separated the soil from the roots. I have two pieces. I'll probably do some clippings a little bit and just add them to the soil, clip the roots a little bit. This spot is very bare, so this would be a good place to put a plant. Oh, first of all, let's rid some of these roots. That might not make it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna. I don't know. I don't think I want to include this one into my soil. Now with this baby, I'm gonna clip where the roots are beginning. It's hard to make. It's hard to make holes because the soil is so dry. So I think I'm gonna water it. If you don't sit some water out overnight, just keep your water as close to room temperature as you can. That way you don't shock your roots as you water your plants. Okay, so now that we've got a little bit of firmness, I'm gonna go ahead and make for my new babies. See, now I can make holes. I try to dig a hole deep enough so the whole plant stem is covered. All the roots are covered. And here she is. Let's water her some more for the new babies. She was really dry. Look how long I went without watering my plants. I'm doing my best to not water my plants so much now. I might have waited a little too long this time. But she's still healthy and she'll bounce right back as soon as she gets some water. peperomia. Let's see if it made any roots. Oh, yes. Let's see if we can focus. The peperomia has formed roots. So she's ready to go back into her pot where she broke off from, but not today. We're just looking today. My peperomia, this piece broke out of the pot and I repropagated it, and she's ready to be planted now. She has roots on her. I'm just gonna add her back to the pot. And actually this was the side that she came off of too. Welcome back. And I'm gonna take these leaves that are like died off. When the leaves are firm, that's okay. But these leaves are weak. This leaf is weak. And this soil is fairly wet. That's why I'm not going to water this plant. Just kind of get this, make sure the soil is covering the roots. My evergreen with a red stripe down the middle. The leaves are still quite droopy, but not as droopy as they were about a week ago. She's taking her time getting used to the soil. Now this baby, I planted her about 3 weeks ago, and she has not perked up, and I believe that I planted her too soon. So I'm going to remove her from the pot and place her back into the propagation station. I believe I was too hasty to plant her, and before she dies on me completely. And also, she's lost a lot of her color, which means I had this plant in front of my artificial light, so this plant doesn't need artificial light because all of her leaves are burnt. You see that? Now what I'm showing you is how this plant should look. The dark red, the dark green. And the healthy stem. The pinkness in the stem. This baby has just about lost all of her coloring. Therefore, she was not ready to be potted. And I definitely there is no root. There was a root there. I'm not sure where it went. But again, I believe I plant this plant too soon. I'm going to put her back into the propagation and see if she'll come back. Propagation. All right. Okay, so after a couple of weeks, a stem has come. However, I'm going to continue to propagate this Chinese evergreen just a little bit longer. Thank you so much for watching Ragdoll Planting. Over and out.